Hey coins, it's MrCash, and today we're going to be looking at things you should never do at night. Shout out to all my new subscribers, we finally hit 5. That's amazing. Before we get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe so you can become a coin yourself, and let's jump into it guys. So the first topic is things you should never do if you wake up at 3 a.m. at night. We've all been there before, and just make sure you keep these things in mind next time you wake up at 3 a.m. This video will tell you everything you need to know about things not to do if you wake up at 3 a.m. Make sure you pay attention because this can save your life one day.
Never do these things if you wake up at 3 o'clock a.m. unless you're ready to face what's watching you. Let me explain. Waking up at 3 a.m. isn't just a coincidence. Many believe it's the witching hour, when the veil between worlds is at its thinnest. But if you make the mistake of getting up, avoid these at all costs. First, don't stare at your reflection in the dark. However, many who have done this report seeing something move, but it wasn't them. Second,
Geez, that's horrifying. I hope that never happens to me. Let me know in the comment if anything like that has ever happened to you before. Now let's get back into the video.
don't ask your pet if it can talk. But why? Some believe animals can sense things we can't. And if they ever answer, you won't like what they say.
I wish I could talk to my dog, but that would be horrifying.
Third, don't look out the window. However, if one is open, close it immediately, no matter what you hear outside. Fourth, if you feel like you're being watched, don't turn around. But if you already have, never look up. Fifth, if your phone rings from an unknown number, do not answer. However, if you do, you might hear something that isn't human. Sixth, if religious objects have fallen or moved, go back to bed. But whatever you do, don't fall asleep. Lastly, if you hear knocking under your bed, ignore it and say a prayer. So, will you take your chances at 3 a.m. or will you pretend you didn't wake up at all?
That's so horrifying. If I ever woke up at 3 a.m., I'd just be so scared. I'd probably just try to go back to sleep to get it over with. Let me know what you would do in the comments below. That's just scary to think about. Basically, this next one is saying that teddy bears that we know and love are actually evil. Make sure you stay till the end because it only gets crazier from here.
Never sleep with a stuffed animal facing you. If you have the habit of keeping stuffed animals near your bed, I recommend you be careful for your own safety and the energy of your home. Stuffed animals may seem harmless, but many believe they can absorb energy both good and bad. It is said that when left facing you at night, they can become a vessel for wandering spirits. This allows something unseen to watch over you as you sleep. Many people who ignore this warning have reported waking up in the middle of the night feeling an eerie presence in the room. Some claim to have seen their stuffed animals shift slightly on their own or fall to the floor without explanation.
I think that's actually happened to me. One time I went to sleep with the teddy bear on my bed, and when I woke up it was on the floor staring at me. Let me know if this ever happened to you in the comments. I'll read them all and reply to them all. Back to the video.
In rare cases, there are stories of people who woke up to find their stuffed animals in a completely different position than how they left them. The risk is believed to be even greater if the stuffed animal belonged to someone else before you, as it could still hold traces of past energy. To protect yourself, never sleep with a stuffed animal directly facing you, and if one ever moves on its own, consider getting rid of it.
What the plankton? That's actually horrifying. Let me know in the comments if that's ever happened to you before. Share all your stories and I'll reply to them. Alright, so this next one is about a game we've all played before. Let me know in the comments what you think it is before I say it. 3, 2, 1. It's hide and seek. Who knew it could be demonic? Let me know if you guessed right and got hide and seek or if you guessed another game. But this video should explain why you should never play hide and seek at night. Let's get into it.
Did you know that playing hide and seek at night could open a door you can't close? Let me explain. While it seems like an innocent game, especially for kids, hide and seek in the dark has long been viewed as spiritually dangerous. Why? Because it mimics a ritual inviting something unseen to find you. It's said that when someone hides, they unknowingly invite attention from beyond. And the seeker? They may not be the only one searching. There's a story from Japan where children played hide and seek past midnight. One child hid in a closet and was never found. The next day, they found him there, but he swore he never heard them calling. He only heard whispering from inside the closet.
Oh my plankton, that's horrifying. If I was playing hide and seek and I heard voices where I was hiding, I would actually freak out.
Some believe these games attract spirits that enjoy joining in, especially when rules are broken, like playing alone at night or without closing the game properly. Spiritual warnings say, if you ever hear giggling that doesn't belong or feel watched while hiding, end the game immediately.
Yeah, I'm never playing hide and seek in the dark again. That is way too dangerous. But let me know in the comments if you have ever played hide and seek in the dark and if anything bad has ever happened. So this next one is one that was really popular around 5 to 10 years ago. It's called Bloody Mary, and it's just horrifying. This video should explain it better.
This is a true story. They say if you stand alone in a dark room, face a mirror, light a candle, and say her name 3 times, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, something answers. Some say you'll see her face in the mirror, pale, bloody, eyes missing. Others say she'll reach through the glass, scream in your ears, or drag you into the reflection. No one agrees on who she was. Some say she was a child murdered long ago. Others say she was a witch burned alive. And some believe it's the spirit of Queen Mary's young, the woman who earned the name Bloody Mary by burning hundreds of people at the stake. The ritual spread across the world, first as a dare, then as a warning. In 2007, a girl in Illinois filmed herself doing it. She laughed, spoke her name 3 times. The lights flickered, then went out. Her parents found the bathroom door locked. When they broke in, she was gone. Only the candle remained, still lit. The mirror was shattered from the inside. No trace of her was ever found. People still try it. Most don't believe. Most laugh. But those who stop at the second name, they know. She's not a story. She's waiting.
That's exactly why I'm never gonna play that game ever. That is way too horrifying. Let me know in the comments if you have ever played that game, and let me know what happened. But I'm gonna make sure I've never played that game, especially at night. Alright, on to the last one. This one's a pretty popular game. It's called Charlie Charlie Are You There? And it was really popular around 5 years ago on TikTok and Musical.ly. This might be the most disturbing one ever, and I remember playing this game and it actually worked. I think I'm still haunted to this day, but let's get into the video. It should explain it a lot better than I can.
Did you know about the game people call Charlie Charlie? They say it's just a silly school challenge. Some believe it's a way to invite something from another world. One summer afternoon, 3 friends stayed late after school. They found an empty classroom, sat around a desk, and carefully drew a cross on a piece of paper. In each corner, they wrote yes and no. Then, balancing 2 pencils on top of each other, they whispered the question, Charlie, Charlie, are you here? For a long moment, nothing happened. The pencils barely moved, and the room felt still, too still. Then, almost imperceptibly at first, one pencil twitched and slowly spun until it pointed to yes. A cold chill swept through the room. The friends exchanged nervous glances, their laughter fading. Suddenly, a faint knocking echoed from the back of the classroom. They looked up. The door was closed, and none of them remembered shutting it. The lights flickered erratically, casting strange shadows on the walls. One friend nervously asked, Charlie, will you hurt us? The pencil trembled violently and then slid sharply toward yes. Panic set in. They scrambled to grab their things and run. Outside, the warm afternoon sun felt like a shield, but the fear lingered. That night, one of them's phone buzzed with a message from an unknown number. 3 chilling words appeared on the screen. You let me in. No one ever played the game again. Like and tag your 3rd friend to save him from this curse.
That's just how I remember it. I'm glad I didn't play that game a lot, because if I did, I would have been haunted by now. I definitely recommend you don't play that game, but if you want to, it's up to you. Just make sure you stay safe while you play it. Alright coins, I actually have a bonus one for you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to stay safe, so I can play this next one. This video basically just explains tips you can do to stay extra safe during nighttime. Let's watch.
Never do these things before going to sleep. You might regret it. Let me explain. Some believe that small actions before bed can invite things into your room that you don't want near you. If you've ever woken up feeling uneasy, this might be why. First, never leave an empty chair in your room. It's said that spirits seek a place to rest, and an open chair could become their seat for the night. Some who have ignored this warning have woken up to see a shadowy figure sitting and watching them. Second, never sleep with a mirror facing your bed. Some believe mirrors act as portals, and at night, something might watch you through them. There are chilling stories of people waking up at 3 o'clock a.m. only to see their reflection moving on its own. Third, don't leave a glass of water next to your bed. Water is believed to absorb energy, and if something is in your room, it could reflect on the surface. Some have woken up only to see a corpse staring back at them in the water, but when they looked around, no one was there. And finally, never sleep with your feet uncovered. Some say that leaving them exposed makes it easier for something to grab them. People have reported waking up feeling cold fingers brushing their skin, or worse, finding marks on their ankles, as if something had tried to pull them down.
Wow, that's absolutely horrifying. Like and subscribe so you can stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys stay till the end, comment down below waffles, and we'll trick everybody that left early. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.